Well, like I said,
I'm guessing.
With a roster, I can see 46 and then 46 is Steve Smith. You know what I'm saying?
There's one for Warrenton is on all on one page.
Oh, perfect.
And West is front and back.
Okay. So we're going to know. That'll be easy. And we're both sharing that.
So paper going to after one.
I'll throw who's ever on defense up top.
Here, put them both on here. There you go.
That way we got two separate ones. So what else did I find out? In last year's game, Warrenton recorded 5 turnovers. Some people say, if West can limit their turnovers in there, it was like 52. It was bad. 53-14. I did write it down. So I was just trying to add something.
That's awesome because I didn't do much research. I've been behind all week, so I was getting ready for the softball game too. I just kept on getting rained out.
Well, and
so I was kind of burnt out.
And guess what I had today at the office?
Nothing.
Time. Working on the schedule. Some people would email me back a little. No, you're fine.
I woke up this morning and I'm like, crap, I never sent Joel my. I had it in my mind. That's the next thing I'm going to do. The next thing I'm going to do is send Joel my schedule.
But guess what?
Damn.
But guess what happened? I had to text some others. Jeff, what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be at the 17th. Okay, I didn't know that. Dennis, I need to do it this day. So I knew I was going to have time this afternoon, and I did. We had people playing. We had 2 big groups that played in this today. One group they were all from West Virginia except for one guy. What time are you going on?
Probably 6:45 be my guess. Now, I did have an intro. Do you want to do it together or you want to just do by yourself?
It does not matter.
I can do it either way.
It doesn't matter.
The way I write it so I can do it either way.
Well, and I could add some of this on there. Here, look, tonight's history lesson. Here we go. Here's Warrenton, St. Charles West in the last 14 innings. St. Charles West 10-4. Warrenton's won 3 of the last 4. St. Charles West had a 9-game winning streak between 2011 and 2019. I don't know. Something out there, sure.
Oh, yeah? That's good stuff.
There's Jabari Green, who's the main running back for St. Charles West, had 167 yards last year. That's the other thing.
I don't think the stats on STL today were kept up to date by St. Charles West.
Okay. Well, it was for that game.
So for this year. Gotcha. So I just did averages. So I didn't want to say their totals weren't very big. So you want me to do this by myself? Then you can just chime in later on.
You've got to. That goes pretty quick. You know that.
Yeah.
Alright, so where is he? Lee White, got to be him. 30. Because I was trying to find.
Now, just so you know, so you remember, when we're on this top button here, the microphones are right here.
Okay.
So that's on. I don't know if he's recording yet or not. I'll go upstairs and ask him real quick.
I would.
Joining us for tonight's pregame will be the 8th grade band. We appreciate the 8th grade band joining us tonight, and this will be the Marching Warriors class of 2029. How about a nice hand for the 8th grade band joining us tonight for the pregame entertainment?
Right. When do you go turn the recording on? All I can hear is Coach Barton. Oh, we're on?
On the Warrenton Sports Network, we have the undefeated 4-0 Warrenton Warriors taking on the 1-3 St. Charles West Warriors. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a few minutes. One, two, three. Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got sound. We're good.
Okay.
All right, man. Have fun.
Warrenton's been on a roll all season long, showing incredible skill and teamwork. They are looking to extend their winning streak to 5 games tonight. And on the other hand, St. Charles West is hungry for a win to turn their season around. Despite their record, they have shown flashes of brilliance, such as their 50-14 win over Francis Howell North. And they'll be eager to prove themselves against the undefeated Warrenton Warriors tonight. Warrenton will receive the kickoff, and we'll be ready to kick off in just a few seconds. On to kick for St. Charles West, number 21, Brennan Gehring. He's a senior, and his kickoff average is 52 yards. Back to receive for Warrenton is Peyton Dawson, Mason Thompson, and Isham Keeper. And Dawson's going to receive the kick at about his own 6-yard line. He's up to the 20, comes across the middle, and he's tackled. He spins out of a tackle and brought down by a host of Warriors at the 30-yard line. That's where Warrenton will start 1st and 10 on their first drive of the game.
Looked like the tackle was by Keegan Manis, the initial tackler.
Warrenton breaks the huddle. Haas in the backfield with Brandon Johnson, the QB. They send the triple receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Johnson's looking to throw on a windy day. Let's see what he's got. He throws it deep. Just over the head of Austin Haas. A running back cleared the linebackers and had a little bit of space, but just kind of sailed over his head by about a yard or so. Good-looking play, kind of aggressive opening play for the Warrenton Warriors.
Yes, it was.
We're kind of expecting a ground attack here. First play is in the air. Dawson and Mason Thompson split out to the left here. Dawson goes in motion back across the formation and joins Haas in the backfield with Brandon Johnson, the QB. Johnson gets the snap. Hands to Haas over the right tackle. He's following a block by Dawson. He's got enough for a first down. About 12 yards of the play. He got all the way up to the 43. That's where the Warriors will start 1st and 10.
Looks like a little some problems around the handoff, but a productive play for him there.
Yeah, definitely gave the blocker Dawson time to get out and make contact with the linebacker and give Haas plenty of room to run. He got down 10 yards before he got touched the first time. This time Johnson pitches to Haas. He's going around the left side. Gets away from the first tackler, a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Tackle on the play by Tucker Runyon for St. Charles West.
Just looking at last year, Austin Haas, 222 yards in the game against St. Charles West, so expect to see a few more rushing attempts this evening.
Triple receivers to the bottom of the screen, one to the top. Johnson takes a snap, keeps it himself, goes over the left tackle, now over the left side. He's got Dawson out blocking in front of him. He's got enough for another Warrior first down.
Tackle on the play by Luke Beeler.
And they have a 1st and 10 at St. Charles West 36-yard line. Nice run by Johnson.
About 14 yards in that carry, Keith.
He's averaging 5.2, so that's above his average. He's got good instincts and good vision, almost like Austin Haas. They're just very similar.
Yes, I agree.
This time Haas splits out to the right. Dawson comes in motion. Johnson looks like he's going to pass. Throws it long. He's got a receiver open. Isham Keeper. I'm sorry, Dedrick Forrest. Dedrick Forrest, touchdown pass. He was open, wide open in the right flat. 36-yard touchdown pass.
Wide open. Wide open.
Dedrick had a touchdown last time. That's 2 games in a row. He's off to another great start tonight. On for the point after, Tyler Farber, the senior kicker for Warrenton. Snap back, a little low. Johnson gets it, kick up, and it's through the uprights. So with 10:45 left to go in the first quarter, it's Warrenton 7, St. Charles West 0. Sophomore Jacob Kinney on to do the kickoff duties.
Let's go, Warrior Nation. Everybody on their feet.
Back to receive for St. Charles West, Kyle Cotton. The 6'3", 250-pound split end. Let's see if the Warrenton keeps the ball away from him or not. Kenny kicks off, kind of a low line driver right at Cotton, goes over his head and through the end zone for a touchback. St. Charles West will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
That is one large kick returner back there. I'm telling you that right now, Keith.
6'3", 250.
I would not want to try to stop him with a full head of steam for sure.
He's their tight end. He's their leading scorer and leading receiver as well. The Warriors are quarterbacked by Dawson Sikma. He's a 6'2" sophomore. Sikma starts out under center, and the Warriors are in a wishbone formation. He's going to pass out of the wishbone. He gets hit right as he releases the pass. Austin Haas blitz from the linebacker position and disrupted that play nicely. Tucker Runyon was the intended receiver on that. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Teams are coming out throwing with this wind. A little unexpected, but why not?
You know, if everybody's expecting to run, you got to mix it up.
That's right.
Once again, West is in the wishbone formation. Snap back, handoff to the halfback. Tackled by Caden Schroer, leading tackler for the Warrenton Warriors.
Gain of 1 there.
Keegan Maness was the ball carrier on that play. St. Charles West facing 3rd and long. They come out with double receivers to the bottom of the screen, solo to the top. Snap back. Sikma's got it, throws to the left. Intended for Cotton, but he overthrows his receiver. So St. Charles West comes out passing on 1st down, running on 2nd down, and then now throwing on 3rd down again. Seems to be some confusion on the field. There it is. It's 4th down.
And it's declined.
St. Charles West is going to punt. Haas and Dawson back deep to receive for Warrenton. Gearing back to punt for St. Charles West. Gearing's averaging 24 yards on a kick this year. Bad snap. Gearing fields it. Oh, and just gets it off in time before he got blocked. Dawson with the fair catch at the 47-yard line. That's where Warrenton will start with their 2nd possession. Great field position for Warrenton on their 2nd drive here.
Nice recovery by Gearing there. Bad snap and picked it up and had pressure and
lots of pressure.
And what a nice kick.
It almost looked like he got the kickoff as the defender went by him.
Yeah, I think the defender saw him coming like, okay, what's he going to do with it? Maybe he's going to have to run with it or.
Warrenton breaks the huddle. Johnson and Haas in the backfield. Dawson comes and crosses the motion to the left side of this formation. Johnson hands off to Haas up the middle. He breaks it over the right side. He's got 10 yards. He's got 20, 25. Cuts back across to the left, about 28-yard pickup on the play, all the way down to St. Charles West, 22-yard line.
Tackled by Christian Martin.
Haas is getting deep into St. Charles West's 3rd level of defense before he's even touched. Great blocking by the Warriors' offensive linemen, the wide receivers as well. This time, Wide receiver Peyton Dawson joins Haas in the backfield with quarterback Brandon Johnson. Johnson keeps it, goes up the middle. He sidesteps a couple tackles, and he got close to the 15-yard line where he's met by a gaggle of St. Charles West tacklers.
He would not go down. Initial tackler was again Christian Martin.
One of the things Coach Coper says about Johnson is he does a great job making reads, and there he could see the defensive players all going towards Haas, and he just kept the ball himself and had an open lane right up the middle. This time, Caden Strower, the middle linebacker, plays fullback here, joins Johnson and Haas in the backfield. Handed off to Haas, goes up the middle, follows Strower, but he's met by 3 or 4 linemen for St. Charles West, led by Kyle Cotton at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he lost about 3 there.
Kobe Polk was also in on the tackle. Awesome. Same formation. Haas again. And this time he goes over the right tackle. Gets a nice blocking by Marcus Green and Kyle Locke, and he's close for a first down. And they are motioning that it is a first down. So about 6-yard gain by Haas. Back-to-back gains, or back-to-back runs by Haas on that one.
Kobe Polk on the tackle.
That's his second in a row there. I want to say Polk is their second leading tackler, and he is. Evan Schenk tied in on the left side of the screen. Schroer, the fullback, off to the left. Schroer, handoff to Haas. Haas breaks one tackle, cuts across the right side, and scores a touchdown. 19-yard touchdown run by Austin Haas. Caden Schroer with a great block. That's Haas's second touchdown of the first quarter. Tyler Farber on to do the point after.
Fantastic blocking up front by Warrenton there, Coach. I mean, just real.
Yeah, the tight end, Evan Schenk, and the fullback, Caden Schroer, just opened up big holes for him. Kick up by Farber, and it's good. 7:16 left to go in the first quarter. Warrenton leads 14-0 over St. Charles West. We'll be back in a few. Sophomore Jacob Kinney with the green shoes back to kick off for the Warriors. And here's your kickoff. Another high kick by Kinney. Cotton picks it up about the 14-yard line. He's got a head of steam. He goes right at the middle. He's run around a couple players, and he's got away from Kinney. And he might take it all the way to the house. He does. 85-yard touchdown return by Kyle Cotton. That's going to be a little bit of a momentum swing there for the Warriors. We'll see if St. Charles West defense can't up their game after the incredible 85-yard touchdown return by the 6'3", 250-pound Kyle Cotton for the St. Charles West.
Well, you called it, Coach. You said keep your eye on number 8, and we were looking at him in pregame, and he said, I think he's going to be a handful. That's a nice return there by him.
When I was watching tape of him over the week, he ran towards contact. He didn't run away from it. Gehring back to do the point after attempt here. Gehring's point after attempt goes through the uprights. And so, with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter, it is Warrenton leading St. Charles West 14-7. After a successful point after attempt, Gehring's back on to do the kickoff duties for St. Charles West. That's one way to get the team going. Kickoff return.
Well, they had a 3-and-out their first possession, and I was thinking, well, down 14-0, you're going to have to find a little offense going, and they did. They found it with Mr. Cotton. That's a heck of a return by him.
Dawson and Thompson back to receive for Warrenton. And it looks like the wind blew the ball off the tee, so we're going to tee it back up.
We'll see what St. Charles West can do here as far as they can stop Haas and the gang here.
And there's the kickoff. A nice kick by Gehring. Drives Dawson back to the 3-yard line. He brings it out, goes across the right side. He's up to the 20. He's got a little space. He cuts it up across the middle, gets it all the way back to the 39-yard line. That's a 36-yard return by Peyton Dawson. Warrenton will start 1st and 10 at their own 39.
Big tackler by Nick Steed. See, if Steed doesn't step up there, I think he might have taken it to the house there too. I was thinking back-to-back.
He had a notion there, that's for sure.
Yes, he did.
Triple receivers to the left. Brody Reel, Austin White. Johnson throws to the right, and they do a hook and ladder play, caused by Mason Thompson and lateral to Austin Haas. About a 10-yard pickup on the play. First down Warrenton. Yes, sir. Great little play there, hook and ladder. You don't see that a lot. Usually it's a last ditch effort at the end of the quarter and end of the half.
Love it. Who was the reception on that, Keith?
That was Mason Thompson.
Mason Thompson.
Leading receiver, all-time receiver for Warrenton. Not only in catches, yards, but also in touchdowns.
Thank you.
Brody Reel comes in motion. Handoff to Haas. There is a flag on the play. He breaks 1 or 2 tackles. Still going around the right side. Gain of about 5 or 6. We have an illegal shift call against Warrenton. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they'll bring that back. I don't think everybody got set after all the motion.
Didn't look like it.
Warrenton's been plagued by penalties this season, but it seemed to be off to a cleaner start this half. So that's their first penalty. Haas joins Johnson in the backfield this time. Dawson goes in motion. Austin White over the left side. And once again, we're discombobulated. Looks like people are going on different snap counts there. Illegal procedures to call. 5-yard penalty. Make it 1st and 20.
Well, St. Charles West needed to step up defensively, but they've had some help so far.
You have to wonder if it looks like they're just, anxious to play and looks like they want to go, and they just got to settle down and get in their stance and wait for this quarterback to call the play, and the center to snap the ball, and let's go. Dawson and Austin White are joined on the left side of the screen with Mason Thompson. Haas in the backfield with Johnson. St. Charles West linebackers are deep. They're expecting pass, and they're getting it. Johnson has trouble finding an open receiver, and then he finally throws to Peyton Dawson, who dives, and the ball just flickers out of his fingertips.
Inches away from just an incredible play by the quarterback scrambling to find the open receiver. He's inches away from making a great catch.
It really was. Johnson showed good vision and patience there.
Mm-hmm.
His first choice was not to throw to Dawson deep, but the first receiver was covered, and then he looked for Dawson deep, and he was there and just missed on a good connection. 2nd and 20. Johnson signals for White to come in motion. Snap back. He throws to the right. Caught by Peyton Dawson. And gains about 5 or 6 on the play.
I believe the tackle was by Anthony Guccione.
That'll make it 3rd and 15. Coach Coper's been throwing here in the first 2 downs. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do a little run play here, even though it's 3rd and long.
That pass was almost backwards, Keith.
Yeah, it was close. Mm-hmm. You're right, it was right down the line. He does hand off. And it's Haas who gets back to the initial line of scrimmage, the 50-yard line. So gain about 5 or 6 on the play. But that'll bring up 4th and 10 with 5:28 to go in the first quarter.
Looks like Luke Bueller was the initial tackler on the play. So they're going to go for it here.
Bueller's a 6', 210 middle linebacker for St. Charles West.
He looks like a middle linebacker, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Got the neck roll and everything.
Love it.
Johnson rolls to his left. He's looking. He's got Peyton Dawson open up across the middle and just over his fingertips, almost like a repeat of the first down play. Dawson made a leap to catch it, dove forward, but just off his fingertips. So St. Charles West are going to take over in great field position here. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line with 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Warrenton still leads 14-7.
Well, St. Charles West got the stop they were needing. And like you said, great field position here.
Their first possession, they went 3 and out. We'll see if they can't get something going after the 85-yard touchdown run by Kyle Cotton. A handoff to the halfback, and he gets about a 2-yard gain, tackled by Cole Meyer for Warrenton. Looks like that was Lee White on the carry. He averages 4.2 yards per carry. Got a little less on that carry.
About a 2-yard pickup by him.
Sigma keeps it across the right side, and he is brought down in the backfield. Caden Schroer adding to his all-time leading tackle for school record. Every tackle he makes, he just adds another one, making it harder for the next guy to beat his record.
Quarterback kept that one.
That'll make it 3rd and 11.
Loss of about 3 on that play, Keith.
This time West comes out with the tight end. Cotton split out to the right side. Sigma's looking that way. He's throwing it deep and out of bounds. Good coverage by Diedrich Forrest for Warrenton. Only way they could complete that was to try to drop it in there, and he just threw it over his head and out of bounds. 4th and 10, and it looks like St. Charles West is going to bring out the punting team with Brendan Gehring So another 3 and out here, Coach.
Yeah. Warrenton's defense got to stop there.
Warrenton's defense only averages giving up 15 points a game, and ironically, St. Charles West averages scoring 15 points a game. Back deep to receive, Dawson and Mason for Warrenton. Gehring gets a punt away a little bit easier this time. A high, booming kick. Dawson goes to his knees and fields it about the 16-yard line. With 3:27 left to go in the first quarter, that's where Warrenton will start, 1st and 10. This time joining Johnson in the backfield is Javon Jones, a sophomore. Handoff to Jones. He goes over the right tackle, gain of about 3 or 4 in the play. Looks like Colby Parkin on a tackle again.
I also had number 62, Aiden Spinks, as well.
I'm sorry, I identified Javon Jones as a sophomore. He's actually a junior. This time the handoff to Haas over the left side. He stiff arms the tackler, and he's brought down about the 23-yard line.
Nice tackle by Christian Martin. Stayed with it.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for Warrenton.
He shook that stiff arm and stayed right with him.
He did.
Not an easy play.
Good persistence.
Yes.
Tight end Evan Shank on the left side of the line of scrimmage here. Jones and Haas in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Johnson's looking to pass. He drops back. Doesn't have anybody open. Now he's looking to run the ball. Now he throws the ball. He's got Dawson and throws it just a little bit short, and the ball falls out of Dawson's hand as he tried to go low to get that. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 3.
Not an easy play. Running to his left, throwing back over his body like that. I think the wind might have knocked that down there too, Keith.
I think you're right. It looks like the wind is going from left to right here. The wind's at the back of St. Charles West, though. Johnson's been throwing into the wind this whole quarter.
Yeah.
And as you know, it's probably a little bit harder to throw into the wind. Warrenton breaks the huddle on 4th and 3, and they're at their own 24-yard line, and they're lining up like they're going to go for it here. Big play here. Snap back to Johnson. He follows Haas into the hole over the right side, and I think he's going to be stopped short of the first down. They mark him.
You're right.
He got about a 1-yard gain on that. Warrenton showed a lot of faith in their offensive line, but St. Charles West was up to the task, and they stopped them short. They're going to start 1st and 10 deep in Warrenton territory here.
Kobe Polk looks like he was leading the charge there, as well as Nick Bueller.
West has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 24. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hand off to the halfback in the I formation. That was Javari Green, leading rusher for St. Charles West. He averages 7.1 yards per carry, and he got close to that right there, if not maybe a little bit more.
Caden Shore with the tackle.
West has got something going here. Sigma hands off to the fullback up the middle. And he's brought down by Schroer and Kyle Locke on the tackle. Maybe a gain of a half yard to make it 3rd and 2. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They gave him the first down on that. 1st and 10 at Warrenton's 15-yard line. Sigma keeps the ball this time and hit hard. Schroer coming from the left linebacker spot gets him, tackled him right at the knees.
Stopped him cold right there. That was a nice tackle by him.
He had a little head of steam there, and Schroer just came from the left side, just going sideline to sideline and knocked him down. Sigma drops back to pass this time. And he had a receiver open, but pass was broken up by Austin Haas. This got his right hand on the ball and knocked it down.
Looks like the intended receiver is Tucker Runyon.
That'll make it 3rd and 7. St. Charles West threatening to score here. They've got the ball at the Warrenton 19-yard line. I'm sorry, 17-yard line.
A lot of faith in the Warrenton defense here, Keith.
Yes, sir. Coach Coper had a lot of faith in him. See if they can back it up here. Looks like Green on the carry, and he's only going to get a couple. He runs into a wall of Warrenton Warriors. And that's going to make it 4th and a long 3. Jeremiah Montgomery on the tackle there. West does not send on the field goal kicker. The wind at their back, they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Sigma's trying to draw him offside, give him the hard count. Warrenton didn't bite. Sigma looks to the side, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter, with your Warrenton Warriors leading 14-7 over St. Charles West. We'll come back and see what they do on 4th down in just a second. Fourth and 3, start of the second quarter here. West Warriors have the ball at the 13-yard line. Sigma fakes a handoff, throws a pass, and it is knocked down. Caden Schroer knocks that down. Coach Coper's defense, proved Coach Coper right. He had faith in them, and they stopped the Warriors.
We were talking at the break there, they went for it on 4th down at throwing 23, and we got a lot of confidence in our defense here. They stepped up.
Warrenton will start 1st and 10 on their own 9-yard line, looking to take this 91 yards. Their last 2 possessions, they've gone 3 or 4 and out with no first downs. After a great start, their first 2 drives ending up in Austin Haas touchdowns.
I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of Austin Haas here in the next few plays.
Johnson's going to keep this one. He goes over the right side. He's got about 6 or 7 on that before he's forced out of bounds. Looked like he was pursued by Kobe Polk, the sophomore linebacker. Gain of 9 on the play for Johnson. Maybe they use Austin Haas here, coach, as a decoy, and let the quarterback keep it a couple times. Keep the defense honest here.
Not a bad idea.
Let's see. Looking to the sideline for some directions. Flag is thrown.
Warrenton's pointing at St. Charles West.
Could be one of those cases where the defense is throwing disconcerting signals, trying to draw the offense off. I think that's the call.
Yep, delay a game.
And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a first down for Warrenton. Warrenton has a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's one way to pick up a first down for sure.
The defense cannot imitate the sound of the snap, whether it's clapping their hands or going hut, hut, hut. You're seeing that called more and more these days.
Mm-hmm.
Now back to Johnson. He's looking to the left. Nobody's open. He rolls to the left. Looks like he's going to run this time. And he has about 4 or 5 on the carry, where he's run into a wall of Warrior tacklers. Made a little something out of nothing there. No receiver was open.
Right.
Gain of 4.5 on that. Make it 2nd and 5.5.
Yeah, he was definitely looking downfield. You know what? Kept the ball, tucked it under, picked up 5 yards. Always take 5 yards on first down.
Makes the playbook wide open after that. Diedrich Forrest and Austin White split out to the right. Hand off to Haas up the middle. He comes back to the right. Gets a block by Austin White, and he's got enough for a first down. Cuts it back across the left. Austin White is still blocking. He's all the way up to the 45-yard line of St. Charles West. 20-yard pickup on that play by Austin Haas. Good blocking by downfield by Austin White on that play. He blocked several different Warrior players on that play. Johnson back to pass on his first down. Nobody's open. He's looking to keep it. He goes to the right side, and he is forced out of bounds.
By number 14, Nick Bueller.
They're going to mark him down right at the first down marker. They have a 1st and 10 at St. Charles West 35-yard line. Their first drive of the second quarter is starting off really well for the Warrenton Warriors. Got a little momentum going again.
Keeping it on the ground. We'll see more of the same here.
Hands off to Haas. Haas goes over the left side, breaks one tackle. He's to the 2nd and 3rd level, and he's dragging tacklers close for another first down. Almost a 10-yard pickup. It is a 10-yard pickup. First down, Warrenton at the 25. He broke one tackle there, Coach, and he just kept on dragging several other tacklers.
Well, you could see his legs just pumping.
He could.
He just kept going and kept going. He's like, you are not bringing me down. Great second effort by him.
Second team All-State last year. Johnson looks to pass this time. Looking to the left. Nobody's open. He rolls to the right. Now he throws it. Caught by Austin White. Austin White dives at the goal line and is in for a touchdown. Yes!
25 yards.
25-yard touchdown pass. Coach, we were talking at the break between quarters there, and you thought maybe Warrenton would have a little more success passing this quarter with the wind at their back, and you're absolutely right.
That's right. The run got him down there, though. Running the ball got him where they needed to be, and very crisp pass there.
Tyler Farber on to the point after. Snap back, kick up, and it's good. 9:38 left to go in this first half. Warrenton leads 21-7. Kinney on to do the kickoff duties. We'll see if they choose a different path here and keep the ball away from Cotton. Looks like Javari Green joins Cotton deep to receive the kickoff. We'll see if they give it to Green or if they kick the ball to Cotton. The wind's playing havoc with the ball on the tee here. Second time it's been blown down.
I think I might not kick it to Mr. Cotton. I let anybody else return it other than him, I would think.
Oh, if the wind is back, I'll tell you what, Kinney's got a great leg.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised just to see him kick it into the end zone
Back
and say,
to the end zone, right.
We'll start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And there's your kick. Kinney kicks it deep, and this time Green's going to get it right about the 3-yard line. Javari Green hits up the head of speed. He's got a lane. He gets to the 25, 35, 40. He drags 3 or 4 tacklers with him all the way up to about the 42-yard line. The best play St. Charles West has is the kickoff return right now.
Jeremiah Montgomery in with a host of other tacklers.
The senior, Jeremiah Montgomery. Well, we have a holding penalty on the play. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the flag. Looks like St. Charles West is going to start 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at the 13-yard line. That's a little momentum and a field change shift there.
Only 2 touches so far for Javari Green. Last year, rushed for 167 yards. So far, he's carried the ball twice for 10. So maybe we'll see more of number 6 in the backfield.
Sigma throws over to the right. That looked like it might be close to another lateral. That ball has not been blown dead, and it rolls out of bounds. That was close to being a backwards pass. We'll see what they mark that here.
And they are. They did back him up.
Yep. The quarterback's got to either drop back further or the young man at the split end's got to scoot up a little bit. That's a loss of
about 5.
Yeah, loss of a couple, 2nd and long for St. Charles West.
That ball sailed on him, too. You saw it kind of went up as he threw that. It just kind of went straight up in the air.
Yeah, there again, the wind playing havoc here.
Uh-huh. Big possession here for the St. Charles West Warriors.
Sigma handoff to the halfback. He breaks a couple tackles. He breaks a couple more. Warrenton brings him down, but not after he gains close to 20 yards. Schroer on the tackle, and Cole Meyer on the tackle as well.
And Austin Haas.
Took him a couple linebackers there to bring him down. Tight end Cotton split out to the left side here. We'll see if St. Charles West passes. Nope, they give it to the fullback right up the middle. Little to no gain on the play. Runs into the nose tackle for Warrenton, Kyle Locke. Senior nose tackle. Just knocked him right down. No room at the end here. St. Charles West is doing a good job here distributing the ball to different running backs, different receivers. This time Sigma drops back to pass. He's got a receiver over to the left. Cotton, tight end, gets about 3 or 4, maybe 4 on the play.
Tackled by Keegan Melligard.
Keegan's been getting more playing time at linebacker this year, the last couple games. Junior linebacker has been doing a good job. Good job pursuing the big Cotton and bringing him down.
Big Cotton's first catch of the day. That's their first completion of the day as well.
And it wasn't an easy pass to complete.
No.
Quarterback was in motion, receiver was in motion. Dawson Sigma keeps this one over the right tackle, and he's got enough for the first down.
Big tackle by Cole Meyer.
St. Charles West has a first down at the 42-yard line of Warrenton. Second straight first down on this possession. That started on their own 13-yard line. Split end is Tucker Runyon on the left side. And they're going to hand it off to the opposite side halfback. He's met at the line of scrimmage immediately. Thrower on the tackle. It was Lee White, the sophomore running back, on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play, make it 2nd and 9. Sigma back to pass out of the shotgun formation. He's going to throw that out of bounds. Nobody was open on that play. Interesting to see coach from St. Charles West, Gary Strauss, play call here. Coach Strauss was a quarterback at St. Charles West back in the day when he played in high school. Now he's the head coach. They ran the wishbone back in the day as well. But unlike the days when he was playing, they tend to throw the ball a little bit more.
Times have definitely changed. You are correct.
Coach Strauss was a good quarterback, good point guard on the basketball team as well. Sigma rolls to the left, looking to pass, intended for Runyon. He kind of had to throw it before the Runyon had turned around and looked for the ball because Warrenton was pressuring him with Javon Jones, the leading sacker for Warrenton, and Caden Schroer, who's also the leading sacker on the team as well. They both were in there pressuring the quarterback.
Big pressure by Javon Jones.
He had to throw it before the receiver had time to even turn around and see where the ball was.
And he was breaking, too. If he could have waited just a little bit longer, receiver could have been open, but the pressure definitely paid off for Warrenton.
That's the good side of the pressure defense there.
Let's see if this wind factors in on this punt here, going into it.
And he kicks a low-line driver. And returner picks it up, and he is met immediately. Tucker Runyon with a tackle there for St. Charles West. I think it was Austin Haas on the return.
I had 44 Anthony Guccione on the tackle.
Warrenton will start 1st and 10 at their own 25, leading 21-7 with 6:09 left to go in the first half.
Plenty of time for put some more points on the board here, Keith.
Yeah, Warrenton can be a quick strike team, or they can take it and work it up the field slowly. Either way, they're good. Austin Haas on the carry over the right tackle. Kyle Locke blocking and leading the way for him on that play.
Tackle on the play by Anson Disselhorse.
Sophomore Marcus Green over there as well, doing a great job blocking, making a big hole for the Austin Haas to get through. Got 8 yards on the carry, 2nd and 2. Johnson gives to Haas again. He goes up the middle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's brought down close to the 42-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for Warrenton.
Tackles on the play by Colby Polk and Abraham Guerrero.
Polk's been making a lot of tackles today. does a good job pursuing to the ball, not giving up on the play from his linebacker position. Triple receivers to the left side of the formation. Johnson gives to Haas again. He goes up the middle, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Luke Bueller,
the middle linebacker, leading tackler for St. Charles West. Looked like West was expecting to run, and they were kind of creeping up on the line of scrimmage there.
Haas has been busy.
He's got to be getting close to 100 yards.
Got 13 carries. He looks like about 130 yards, Coach.
Not a bad half of work.
Not bad. And 2 touchdowns as well.
All Metro running back. Second team All-State. Johnson back to throw this time. Looks to the left and right. He's got nobody open. Now he's scrambling. Still looking down the field. Completes it to Brody Reel, the junior. Nice catch going out of sidelines. Gets his foot down before he steps out of bounds. 15-yard pickup on the play. They have a 1st and 10 at the St. Charles West 45-yard line. That's Brody's 3rd catch of the season.
Tell you what, Brandon Johnson likes to scramble. He likes to move and throw. He definitely likes to get his feet moving. And
he's not uncomfortable doing it.
Right.
He looks comfortable, and his head's always up, and he's looking down the field. He's got great vision, not only running but throwing as well. This time he looks to throw to the left. Nobody's open. Now he's looking down the right side, and he's just going to get rid of it down the sidelines out of bounds. Save the down, or save the distance, lose the down. 2nd and 10. Yeah, you're right, Coach. He's got great vision and does a good job when he's scrambling to make something happen.
Well, he's like a point guard in basketball. You know, I always tell your point guard, keep your head up. You know, see what's ahead of you. He does exactly that. You know, he is moving his feet, but his head is just moving all over the place. And I was looking downfield. There was nobody to throw the ball to.
That's a great comparison. That's a good example. You're right. This time, 2 receivers on both sides of the formation. Johnson and Haas in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Snap back to Johnson. He gives it to Haas up the middle. Blitzing linebacker tackles him at the line of scrimmage. That's Luke Bueller again, the senior 6', 210 middle linebacker for St. Charles West. Met him at the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd and 10 for Warrenton.
Get a little extra flexing at the end, too. Why not? I mean, you know. Bueller was fired up there after that play. I like it.
With the 3rd and 10 coming up for Warrenton, they're going to call a timeout to talk about it. There's 3:49 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in a few. Timeout's over, and we're back. 3rd and 10 facing Warrenton.
Yeah, it looks like this is probably 2-play territory for them. I don't see a punt in their playbook here.
There again opens up a lot of options on offense. Johnson looks to pass, throws it over to the right side, completed to Austin White, and he's close for the 1st down.
I think he's got it.
An 11-yard pickup, and he does have a 1st down. Austin White, senior receivers, come on strong here late in the last couple of games. Had a big interception last game against Liberty. Or excuse me, against Winfield. And today he's got 2 receptions. Warrenton's got a lot of different choices to throw to as far as Johnson goes. He's got the all-time leading receiver, Mason Thompson, who hasn't caught a pass tonight. And he's got some other great receivers who have good hands and skill as well. Snap back, fakes the handoff, throws out to Brody Reel. He catches it and gets 5 yards before he is met and tackled by Bueller. Bueller? Anyone? Flag on the play on that one.
We've been waiting to say that all night long, Keith.
80s reference movies there. Penalties against Warrenton. It's going to be a 10-yard holding penalty.
The coaches in the next box should do the same thing. So,
Reel, the nice catch and run there. Too bad it was brought back, as he really had 5 yards in that play before he was even met by any resistance at all. Snap back, Johnson throwing again. Nobody's open on his first look. He rolls to the right, buying some time. Delivers it to Reel again. Reel does not step out of bounds this time. He runs it, breaks 2 tackles.
wow.
Brought down inside the 10.
Wow. Tackle by Brennan Gehring.
He could have easily just stepped out and not gotten hit, and he got probably 10 yards yak after the catch, yards after the catch there. And Warrenton has a 1st and 10 at the St. Charles West 8-yard line. Looks like they're bringing the goal line offensive line here. The big kids are coming in. We'll see if they run this. They break the huddle this time. Fullback Schreier in the formation. Off to the left side of Johnson. Haas behind Johnson. Snap back, hand off to Haas. He follows Schreier. Actually goes around the left end looking for places to run, and he runs out of real estate.
Pushed out of bounds by Christian Martin.
Good pursuit by the safety there.
Foot race to the cone or to the end zone, and Martin won that time. I think he might have lost a yard there.
I think you're right. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. It was the 8. Same formation for the Warrenton. Schreier at fullback. This time they hand it to Haas, and they go over the right side. Schreier makes a great lead block. Haas is close to the goal line, digging the feet in.
And he's in.
And he gets in. How many touchdowns is that this half for him? 3 touchdowns. I got to tell you what, give credit to the fullback there. Caden Schroer, the all-time leading tackler for Warrenton, just made a huge block, knocked the guy back, pancaked him. And it gave Austin Haas plenty of room to get to the goal line, and he just dug those feet in and drove for the touchdown. Tyler Farber on for the point after. High snap. Johnson gets it down, and the kick is good. 1:39 left to go in the first half. Warrenton leads 28-7 over St. Charles West. Looks like senior Tyler Farber is going to do the kickoff duties this time. Let's see if he kicks it to Cotton or Javari Green. Both dangerous choices. He might squib it here. He does squib it. Squibs it to the left side where the receiver for St. Charles West falls on it at the 40-yard line.
They did not want any part of that. I like that. You know what? We're not going to let those two guys beat us. Those two have had fantastic returns. Obviously one for a touchdown.
As you said earlier, that's been their best offense so far. So
yeah,
take that away from them and make them earn it by driving the length of the field with 1:37 left to go in the first half.
Yeah.
That Wishbone offense is not known for quick scores. So we'll see if they open it up here and do a little passing, if they keep the ground attack going here. Yeah, so they've got 4 receivers in the formation here. Sigma's in the shotgun formation. He drops back to pass. He looks across the middle to Cotton. Cotton catches it, and he's met immediately by safety Brandon Johnson on the play. And Peyton Dawson in the tackle as well. West gets the first down, so they come out throwing here. They're all the way down to Warrenton's 40-yard line. Clock is a-ticking, and St. Charles West is going to stop that and call a timeout. Coach Strauss is going to bring his team to the sideline. Get a play called here. 1:21 left to go in the first half. Warrenton leads 28-7. St. Charles West breaks the huddle. Javari Green in the backfield. Dawson Sigma under center this time. Wishbone formation. A handoff goes to the halfback. Brought down by Cole Meyer. And Austin White on the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. West goes quickly here back in the wishbone formation again, Hand off to Green. He goes over the right tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. And St. Charles West utilizes their next timeout.
Looks like we had both Cole Meyer and Jake Mincher in on the tackle.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6. .55 seconds left to go in the first half. St. Charles West has not only have to get 42 yards for a touchdown, but they're also battling the clock with 55 seconds left to go.
And the wind as well. That's Javari Green's 4th touch of the day. So in their game last year, Javari averaged 12.8 per rushing attempt. So I'd like to see him handle the ball a little more. Maybe they will.
Both teams break the huddle and return to the field of play. Warrenton's a little deeper into linebacker position than they usually are. Sigma drops back to pass. Blitzing over the left side. Fumble on the play. Caden Schroer on the blitz, causing the fumble. Separated the quarterback from the ball, but it is recovered by St. Charles West. Offensive lineman number 60 on the play. Lane Bay with the fumble recovery. But they're going to call it incomplete pass after all that anyhow. I'm not sure his arm is going forward, but the men on the field get to make that call.
We're going to roll with it. I thought the same thing. I thought it was a fumble, but we're going to go 3rd down. Excuse me, is it 4th down?
Yep, it is 4th down.
Right.
48 seconds left to go. The incomplete pass also stopped the clock on that one. Sigma drops back to pass, throws it across the right side, completed to Runyon. He's going to have a first down at the Warrenton 25-yard line. Tucker Runyon with a nice catch on that. Sigma with a nice pass. Clock's running. And Sigma gets the snap and spikes the ball to stop the clock. 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Sigma comes over to the sideline to get some instructions from his coaching staff. Looks like there's problems with the play clock right now, too.
Looks like he's going to keep track of it on his watch, pointing to the St. Charles West coach.
Sigma back to pass. Looks to the left towards Cotton. Broken up by Warrenton. Actually intercepted. Austin White stops St. Charles West. He leapt high to intercept that. He went up over top, the 6'5" tight end, and he brought that down. That's his second interception on the year. What a clutch performance by senior Austin White.
Phenomenal play. Of course, they're going to go up top to Cotton. Why not? I mean, he's 6'4". Why not throw it up to him? He went up and got that. Fantastic play by him.
He has some hops. 33 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll see if Warrenton's content just to go into halftime leading 28-7.
Austin White with a pretty impressive first half, Coach.
Yes, sir. Doing it on the defense and the offensive side of the ball. Beginning of the year, Coach Coper said he planned to get him in the playbook more often. And he's shown it the last two games. Johnson's in the shotgun formation. Hands off to Haas. Haas goes over the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he's got enough for a first down. Gives them a little more breathing room right there.
Tackle and play by Tucker Runyon.
Gets all the way up to the 16-yard line. Looks like Caden Schroeder is going to join Haas in the backfield. I don't think he got set in time for the snap. Nope. Handoff to Haas. Haas gets 8 or 9 on the play, but there is a flag on the play.
That one's coming back. Illegal shift.
Yeah. Kobe Polk with another tackle, but as Coach said, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and repeat first down. 12 seconds left to go in the half. We'll see if they have to hurry up to the line of scrimmage here. Yeah, they're winding the clock here. 11, 10, 9, 8. Warrenton's not in too big of a hurry. 5, 3, 2. I don't think they realized the play clock started. They didn't
get it off.
They did not get it off. So at the end of the first half, it's your Warrenton Warriors leading St. Charles West 28-7. Please stick around for the wonderful halftime show by the Warrenton Marching Band, and we'll be back in a little bit. Well, if you missed the first half, you missed a lot of action. Warrenton started off with a five-play drive that ended up with a 36-yard touchdown run by Austin Haas. On their next possession, Warrenton scored on a 19-yard touchdown run by Austin Haas. And St. Charles West answered with an 85-yard kickoff return by senior Kyle Cotton with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. That's been St. Charles West's lone touchdown of the game so far. And then in the second quarter, Austin White started the scoring with a 25-yard touchdown reception from Brandon Johnson. And then to cap the first half scoring with 1:39 left to go in the first half, Austin Haas had a 9-yard touchdown run.
So we have some halftime statistics. These are unofficial. For Warrenton, we've got Haas with 148 yards on 13 carries. We've got Johnson with 46 yards on 5 carries. And Jones with a 4-yard run. Brandon Johnson has throwing the ball was 7 completions for 12 attempts for 136 yards and a touchdown. We also have Forrest with 37 yards receiving. Dawson with 6. Thompson with 10. Reel had 2 catches for 46 yards. And White also with 2 catches for 37 yards. He also had an interception as well. For St. Charles West, we've got Green, 4 carries for 34 yards. White, 3 carries, 4 yards. Guerrero, 2 carries, 4 yards. Sigma, 3 carries for 12 yards. Also, Sigma throwing the football was 3 for 14 with an interception. Receiving, Cotton with 2 catches for 26 yards. Runyon, 1 for 13. And that is our halftime statistics.
Well, both teams have just returned to the field to play. They're getting stretched and getting loose for the second half. We'll be back in a few moments with the opening second half kickoff in just a few seconds. Testing 1, 2, 3. Warrenton's on to kick the opening kickoff for the second half. Tyler Farber is going to do the kicking duty. They received the opening kick in the first half. Let's see what kind of changes the coaches made in the locker room. And Tyler Farber's kicking off, and we're underway. He kicks a squib kick. The up man receives it for St. Charles West.
Picked up by number 22, Ty Ducati.
And St. Charles West will start 1st and 10 on their first possession of the second half at their own 46-yard line. Great field possession.
Great field possession for West. Imagine we'll see more of Javari Green.
That would be good expectation there, Coach. West starts the second half in wishbone formation. Handoff. Caught in the backfield.
Number 30 on the carry, Lee White.
Caden Schroer on the tackle for Warrenton. And they actually gave his forward progress of a 1-yard gain on the play. Makes it 2nd and 9. Wind still gusting and blowing strongly here at Warrenton.
Up here in the press box, you don't feel it, but that went down during halftime. You definitely can feel it.
Definitely affecting the field of play. Sigma from the shotgun, throwing, and passes broken up and intercepted. Diedrich Forrest with the breakup, and Caden Schroer with the interception. Schroer's made some great tackles, great blocks, and now he has an interception. That's his first of the season.
Right man, right spot.
Diedrich Forrest really did a great job of breaking that pass up. It was on the money to the receiver, but he just stuck his right hand in there and deflected it and went right back to Caden Schroer. And Schroer caught it and fell to the ground, and Warrenton has their first possession at their own 46-yard line. Johnson has an empty backfield. He brings Austin Haas in motion. Austin comes across, takes the handoff from Johnson, but he's met in the backfield. That was Logan Nemechek for St. Charles West in the backfield from his defensive tackle spot.
Haas gets up moving a little slow there. I think he's going to come out.
Loss of 4 on the play makes it 2nd and 14.
Yeah, they're checking him out on the sidelines. Haas has got his hands on his knees, but I bet he's back in after this play.
There's a collective holding of the breath by Warrior Nation here. Johnson drops back to pass this time, completes it. Looks like Mason Thompson, leading receiver for the Warriors. He's close to a first down. Great pass and catch.
Nick Steed on the stop.
Thompson just made a cut right at the first down marker, and that's enough for a Warriors first down.
About a game of about 14 yards there.
Triple receivers to the right. Johnson fakes the handoff, throws it to Diedrich Forrest out in the flat, and he's met immediately.
Number 33, Kobe Polk.
Gain of 1 on the play. Nice play by Polk coming up, making the tackle before Diedrich could get going.
This is for second catch of the game.
And good news, Austin Haas is back into the game for Warrenton. He's joined in the backfield with Peyton Dawson, Brandon Johnson at QB. Snap back, handoff to Dawson this time. Dawson takes it up the middle, and he's got enough for a first down. He runs over a tackler. Brendan Goring on the tackle there. Dawson's first carry from the halfback position there for Warrenton. Does a nice job running it right up the middle behind all-conference center Jack Morris, Alex Wilson at guard, and Kyle Locke at guard.
Yeah, Haas wasn't going to set out many more plays. He set out 2. I think that was enough, Keith.
He's a dual threat player. He plays linebacker and running back. This time Johnson keeps it over the right side, and he's got enough for a first down. Nice little set of downs here for the Warriors. All the way down to the 18-yard line.
Tackled by Nick Steed.
Warrenton hurries out of the huddle. Peyton Dawson and Austin Haas in the backfield. Austin White split out to the right. Mason Thompson to the top. Hand off to Dawson again. Dawson's got room to go. He's got 10, 11 yards before he even gets touched.
He's leveled by Colby Polk, though. What a hit by him.
Dietrich Forrest and Austin White down the field blocking. Great job by the receivers.
You got a flag on the play.
It's going to be a holding penalty against Warrenton. That'll be a spot foul, 10 yards from the spot. Repeat first down. That'll make it 1st and 20 for Warrenton. Thompson and Forrest split out to the left. Austin White to the right. Dawson and Haas in the backfield with Johnson. Hand off to Haas this time. He breaks 2 tackles, and he's caught by his shoestrings after a gain of about 15, getting back good yardage.
Tackled by Anson Disselhorst.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Warrenton needs to get to the St. Charles West 9-yard line. Change this half for Warrenton. They're starting out with 2 running backs in the backfield. Dawson and Haas. This time the handoff to Dawson, who's met in the backfield immediately.
44, Anthony Guccione with the big hit.
Dawson had no time to get his feet going on that one.
No, he did not.
Handoff, and then bam. Guccione met him in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
2-play territory here.
This time, empty backfield for quarterback Johnson. Signals Haas to come in motion. Fakes the handoff to Haas, keeps it himself over the right side. Austin White blocking downfield, and Johnson gets it close to the 3-yard line, which will be a Warrenton first down, 1st and goal.
Johnson with just a nice run, waiting for his blocks ahead of him, hesitated. Fantastic run by him.
Great job blocking downfield by Austin White, but also great read by Johnson because he could just really tell that everybody was queuing on Haas.
Yep.
And once he faked it, they all went right, and he went left, and he went to the right. This time, Caden Strower joins Haas in the backfield, fullback. Hand off to Haas, Strower with the block, and Haas goes in untouched. Touchdown, Warrenton. His 4th of the game. So with 6:14, Warrenton makes it 34-7, looking to add the extra point. Great blocking on the right side of the line of scrimmage by Marcus Green as well. Looks like there might be a flag in the end zone. Might be after the play.
Did they pick it up, or what are we going to do here?
There's several flags down there. It looks like June 14th, Flag Day. Unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct was the penalty against Warrenton. Touchdown is good still. Looks like they're going to enforce the penalty on the kickoff. Tyler Farber to do the point after attempt here. Snap back, it's low. Johnson fields it, gets the ball down. Farber kicks it, and then it's good. With 6:14 left to go in the third quarter, Warrenton leads St. Charles West 35-7. Sophomore Jake Kinney on to kick the ball. He's going to kick it off from the 25-yard line. He's got a big leg, but it's going to be a tough one to get in the end zone. Be interesting to see what Warrenton does here. If they kick away to Cotton and Green, or if they kick another squib kick here. And he kicks it away. Cotton comes up and fields it about the 30-yard line. He fumbles it. It's bobbled, and he falls on the ball at the 41-yard line, where St. Charles West will start their second drive of the second half. Really a tremendous performance today by Austin Haas. He had 9 touchdowns coming into today's game, and he's already got 4 in today's game.
Just looking at the St. Louis area leaderboard here for touchdowns, there's a young man from, looks like Bevel Altoff, that has 22 on the season so far this year. I'm like, wow.
That is an eye-opener.
I'm like, well, 13's a lot, but 22 is crazy.
West comes out in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it himself, rolls over to the left side, and he is walloped by Caden Strower.
Yeah, I thought that one up here.
Trey Guthrie grabbed him by the ankles, and Strower came in and just finished him. Drove him into the field.
And 12 is going to feel that one tomorrow.
He might have knocked some fillings loose on that one.
Yeah, Mr. Sigma is going to go,
But he bounced right back up.
Yes, he did.
Comes off the sideline, got some instructions from his offensive coordinator. Ready for 2nd and 10. This time West comes out in the I formation, 2 receivers over to the right. Hand off to the halfback. He gets up the field pretty well. Strower and
Peyton Dawson.
Peyton Dawson on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. Third and 3. Hand off to the fullback up the middle, and he's met immediately by the nose tackle, Kyle Lauk. That brings up 4th and 3. Quarterback gets some instructions from the offensive coordinator. They're not going to punt this time. 4th and 3 from their own 47-yard line. 48-yard line. They've got to get to Warrenton's 49.
Pretty critical play early in here in the third quarter.
Hand off to the halfback. He's got enough for the first down. Tackled by Peyton Dawson. St. Charles West carried by Lee White, sophomore. He's got a first down at Warrenton's 45-yard line.
Nice spin move by him.
Shows some good quickness and speed and a little vision there.
Mm-hmm. Big play at this juncture of the game. I mean, they got to keep moving the ball.
This time White moves from his halfback position to the wideout on the right side of the screen. A little mistiming on the handoff. I think the quarterback was caught by surprise when he got the snap, and he just decided to take a knee because his players weren't really set. They could have got a penalty, but no penalty was thrown. Loss of 1 in the play. Make it 2nd and 11.
Definitely snap count was a little off kilter there. Did the right thing. Fell to his knees. Plays over. Let's move on to 2nd down.
No need to make it worse than it was.
Right.
Young kid did a nice job. Sigma's only a sophomore. Does a hard count, gets Warrenton to jump off sides on that one. He's going to get some yards back the easy way.
Looked like a hard count by Sigma there.
5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down. Split end is Runyon on the side of the line of scrimmage. White on the top of this page. Sigma rolls over to the right, throws to Cotton, and as soon as Cotton catches it, he is brought down immediately by safety Brandon Johnson. I mean, just boom, boom, caught the ball, and as soon as he caught the ball, Johnson takes him low and hits him on his knees, and Cotton is slow to get up. He's hobbling off the field now. Timing on that play was really good by Brandon Johnson. Hopefully the Cotton young man is healthy. Looks like he's trying to walk it off, and he's gotten to the sideline where the trainers will take a look at him. Still gimping.
I was going to say he's walking in tall cotton, but I couldn't say that at that time.
Third and 5. Wishbone formation. Hand off to the halfback. And close for the first down.
Like Guerrero on the carry there, Keith.
He's been a consistent runner, getting the ball from the right halfback's position, taking it across the left tackle. He does have enough for the first down. St. Charles West has a 1st and 10 at Warrenton's 34-yard line. St. Charles West has got something going here, a couple first downs, trying to keep the momentum going.
Yes, they do.
Sigma throws it over to the left side, run in with the catch. He breaks one tackle and is brought down by safety Brandon Johnson. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Nice little pitching catch from the quarterback over to the split end on the left side. Just hit him in the flat. Runyon caught it and slipped one tackle and then brought down by Brandon Johnson, the safety. Sigma under center, wishbone formation. Try to get the hard count, nothing, nobody bit. Hand off to the fullback up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play. Cole Meyer and Taylor Anderson on the tackle for Warrenton. There's Javari Green on the carry.
His first carry of the half.
That'll make it 3rd and short. And looks like we have timeout Warrenton. Going to talk things over, try to stop St. Charles West's momentum here with 50 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Out of the timeout, St. Charles West, 3rd and short. About 1 yard's all they need. They hand off to Javari Green. He breaks the tackle. I'm sorry, that's White. He breaks 2 tackles. He's close to the end zone, and he scampers into the end zone. A 24-yard touchdown run by Lee White for St. Charles West. That's his second touchdown run of the season. Nice little scamper there.
Very nice.
Gearing on to try the extra point. Sickman with the hold. Snap back, ball down, kick is good. With 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Warrenton leads St. Charles West 35-14. On their second possession of the second half, St. Charles West takes a good drive and ends up with a 24-yard touchdown run by Lee White, making the score 35-14 with under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Carrying back to kick for West. He does an onside kick, fielded by Warrenton, and tackled immediately. Warrenton will start 1st and 10 at their 41-yard line.
Actually, a tackle was by Caden Shore. He kind of protected his teammate there. I like that.
He did. A heady move
I mean,
by the senior.
You know what? Here we go. We're going to go down here real easy. Haven't seen that in a while.
Well, and he's taking care of the ball, too. You know, he kind of made sure nobody was going to strip it from him.
Great idea. Of course, West is trying to get the ball back. Why wouldn't they? I mean, that's heady play by him right there.
Quarterback Johnson breaks the huddle. Austin Haas and Austin White split out to the right. Haas comes in motion. Johnson fakes the handoff, looking for a receiver. Nobody's open. He's running to the left side of the play. He's running downfield. He's got 5 yards, and he is tackled out of bounds after a pickup of 7 or 8 yards.
Tackle by Tucker Runyon.
Once again, Coach, good vision by Johnson.
Moving his feet, looking downfield. I think he was looking for White out here on our side over here. Picks up 5 yards on virtually nothing there. Imagine they're going to want to keep it on the ground here with the lead. And
Johnson with the snap, hands off to Austin Haas. He goes over the left tackle. Close for the first down. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for Warrenton. And that's the end of the third quarter. With 1 quarter left to play, Warrenton leads St. Charles West 35-14. We'll be back in a few. Start of the fourth quarter here. Warrenton's faced with a 3rd and short. Ball's on the 50. They need to get to St. Charles West 49. Fullback Caden Strower joins Austin Haas in the backfield. Great lead blocker. See if Haas follows him into the hole this time. Fake handoff to Haas. Play action pass. Johnson's looking deep down the field. Little underthrown, and it's going to be intercepted by St. Charles West.
Brennan Gehring.
Gehring, running back, safety, punter, kicker, does a little bit of everything for St. Charles West. He intercepted it at the 15-yard line and returned it up to about the 18-yard line.
Got up in that wind. It looked like it knocked it down a little bit.
Excellent point, Coach.
Well, caught everybody by surprise. It's 3rd and 1. You're like, you know what? Let's take one shot at the end zone here a little bit. But why not? You got the lead. Gamble a little bit.
And the effect of the play is basically a long punt anyhow.
Right. Yeah, they're at their 19-yard line, so.
St. Charles West breaks the huddle in the I formation this time. Hand off to the halfback, who's met in the backfield. Strower and Locke on the tackle.
White with the carry.
Actually, that was Cole Meyer and Strower. Both the linebackers just charged through the hole and stopped that play before it ever gets started.
Lost a yard there.
Before a second down could be snapped, St. Charles West calls a timeout. Early in the fourth quarter here, Warrenton leads 35-14. .11:08 left to go in the game. St. Charles West has a 2nd and 11 from their own 18-yard line. Sigma fakes the pass and is hit immediately. His arm might have been going forward. The referee said it was going forward.
Caden Strower with the big hit.
Great blitz. This timing, as soon as he get his feet set to throw, Strower's hitting him immediately. Strower's already got one interception today. A plethora of tackles.
He's all over the place. Big hit right there.
3rd and 11 for St. Charles West. Hand off to the halfback. He gets through the hole. He's going up the middle. He's at the 50, the 40, and he is tackled by Austin Haas at about the 15-yard line. Big pickup there.
70-yard run.
70-yard run there.
Lee White.
Lee White again. He's having himself a second half here. He's already got one touchdown and nearly made that a second touchdown.
Yeah, he's got 106 yards rushing in the second half. Helps that you pick up 70 in one carry.
Hand off to the fullback up the middle. Does a good job of gaining several yards in the play.
Go Rero.
Gain of 4 on the play will make it 2nd and 6. One of the things Coach Coper wanted to see better out of his line, both offensive and defense, is some toughness, and we'll see if Warrenton can answer the call here. Hand off to the halfback. He goes right up over the right guard.
That was Javari Green with the carry. Looks like he got a couple.
They're going to mark him at about the 5-yard line, and they've got to get to the 3-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 2. White in the backfield. Run in the split end. They hand it to the fullback up the middle, and he is driven back, and he may have fumbled the football.
And I think he did. Yes,
and they're
he did.
signaling Warrenton football. What a great stand by the Warrenton Warrior defense.
Looks like the fumble recovery was Javon Jones.
They handed off to the fullback out of the wishbone formation, and he was met immediately and separated from the ball, and Javon Jones jumped on it and regained it for Warrenton. They recovered it at the 8-yard line. That's where they'll start their first possession of the fourth quarter. 92 yards to go. Hand off to Peyton Dawson. Dawson seeing a little more repetition at halfback.
That was Haas.
Oh, that was Haas.
Yep.
Gain of 7 on the play. It'll make it 2nd and 3. Johnson keeps it this time after faking the Haas. He goes over the right end. Tries to break a couple tackles and drags a couple tacklers out of bounds, refusing to go down.
What effort by Johnson there.
No quitting the kid.
Looked like no gain on the play, but it took 4 guys to ride him out of bounds.
3rd and 3 coming up for Warrenton. Peyton Dawson and Mason Thompson split out to the left of the formation. Haas in the backfield. Oh, some movement on before the snap. And it's going to be a false start against Warrenton. 5-yard penalty. That'll back them up. I'll make it 3rd and 8 this time. Instead of 3rd and 3, 3rd and 8. Johnson gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Then he takes it up the middle and is tackled short of the line of scrimmage. But there is a flag on the play. Kind of a quarterback draw on that play. I think the pass was just kind of a distraction. They're going to let Johnson run it up the middle. It's like the initial indication is holding against Warrenton.
Tackle and play by Connor Turner.
And Warrenton sends out the punt team. Sophomore Jake Kinney back to punt from his own end zone. Back to receive it for Lee White for St. Charles West. White's already got 1 touchdown this half. Special teams have been good for St. Charles West. Let's see if they can't get something started here. Ooh, Kinney's punt was partially blocked in the end zone. Gets it out to the 26-yard line where St. Charles West comes in and falls on the ball. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own at St. Warrenton's 26 with 7:37 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I believe that punt was partially blocked by Kobe Polk.
Polk's had a big game.
Yeah.
Several tackles.
Yep.
And now a block punt to give his team good field position. So once again, special teams pays off big for St. Charles West.
I was just thinking before that, going to have to punt in the win, but he didn't really get much of a chance to do that. Great pressure by the Warriors from St. Charles West.
Halfback met in the backfield. That was Javari Green. Stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Trey Guthrie on the tackle.
Looks like maybe a loss of one. Great pressure by Warrenton there defensively.
Guthrie fought off the block from his left end position and just got in the backfield to hurry. This time, a little play action pass, and it's going to be intercepted.
Keegan Meligard.
Keegan Meligard with the interception from the linebacker position, outside linebacker position. They tried to throw a little pass about 5 yards down the field over on the right side of the hash marks, and Keegan Meligard just sat on there, jumped up and got the ball, turned it over, and Warrenton's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fantastic interception. Very athletic play there. Jumped up, snatched up all the air.
Looks more like a receiver or tight end than a linebacker.
It's like, yeah.
Good hands.
Yes.
Austin Haas joins Johnson in the backfield. They send Forrest in motion across the formation. And a little false start by Warrenton, it looks like. A little confusion before the snap. 6:48 left to go in the game. Warrenton has a 1st and 15 now. They're going to start on their own 30, need to get to the 45. Triple receivers to the right of the formation. Snap back to Johnson. Hands off to Haas, going right up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Bueller on the tackle.
Tucker Runyon also in there as well.
Gain of 1 on the play.
They're going to let some time slip away here a little bit. Going to call the plays in very slowly.
Warrenton breaks the huddle. Austin White to the left. Forrest, Dawson, and Thompson to the right. Haas in the backfield with Johnson. Linebackers for West up on the line of scrimmage. They throw a pass backwards to Haas over the right side, and he gains about 7 or 8 yards before he is forced out of bounds. That was a lateral, even though it was a passing motion by Johnson. It was a backwards pass. So that will be marked as a run. Looks like there might be some laundry on the field there. Referees are talking about things. Hard to tell what's going on here.
Looks like they're talking to Warrenton, the lineman there. Looks like, Waiting on the call from the officials.
Indication is it's going to be holding against Warrenton. Oh, actually, it's going to be a holding against St. Charles West.
Well, they had a personal, I thought it indicated a personal foul there.
No, he just pointed the wrong direction. He meant holding against St. Charles West.
Gotcha.
That'll make it 3rd and 4 for Warrenton.
Personal foul would have made it a first down, so that didn't make sense to me.
Johnson's looking to pass this time. Looks to the left, nobody's open. Then looks across the middle to Austin Haas, where the ball falls incomplete at his feet. Looks like the wind has shifted a little bit, and the wind's a little bit going right to left across the field here. Still causing Johnson a little bit of problems. 5:42 on the clock left in the game. Warrenton has a 3rd and 3. A long 3. Dawson and Haas in the backfield. St. Charles West is look like they're going to blitz from the left side.
And they do.
And they catch Haas in the backfield. He takes a couple tacklers back to the line of scrimmage with them. Like Bueller on the blitz there. And
Logan Nimchek on the tackle as well.
Make it 4th and 3.5 again. Warrenton needs to get to their own 45-yard line. And they break the huddle, not in punt formation, but they're going to go for it.
A lot of faith in their defense
and
right
here comes the blitz from St. Charles West again. The cornerback on the left side. And the referee signals on the far sidelines that Warrenton's going to take a timeout to talk it over. I think the blitz has got Warrenton thinking twice about what they're going to call on this play. Be interesting to see if St. Charles West sticks with the blitz or if they come out of it now.
Also, does Warrenton change their mind to say, well, we're just going to go ahead and punt it down there and make him, go 60 yards instead of possibly 35 yards. So a lot of decisions to be made here.
Interesting chess match here. Warrenton returns to the field, and they do not have a punter on the field. They're going to go for it. 4th and 3.
They trust their defense here in Warrenton. They really do. And why not? They've earned it.
Only allowing 15 points per game this season. Right now they're at 14, so they're under their average.
At 14, and one of those was a nice kickoff return by Mr. Cotton. So
yes, sir. Mr. Cotton is walking around on the sidelines, but his helmet is not in his hands. We do not think he's going to return after that last reception. Snap back to Johnson. He looks to the right and completes it to Mason Thompson, the leading receiver. So they thought the blitz was going to come from the left side, and they just threw to the side where the blitz had been faked earlier. And a little passing catch, first down by Mason Thompson. Needed to get to the 49, and he got to the 50-yard line, where Warrenton will have a 1st and 10 with 4:52 to go in the ball game.
Made it look easy.
He really did. This time they hand off to Javon Jones. He goes over the left guard, and he's breaking tackles, carrying tacklers with him for 15 yards.
Colby Polk trips him up. Boy, he got ahead of his team going there. He's going to be a load to bring down.
When he got to that second level, he seemed to get a little burst of confidence and a little burst of speed, and he's like, I'm going to go. It made it even harder for him to bring him down. Jones stays in the backfield. Joined by Haas. Handoff this time to Haas, who goes over the right side. He's got 10 yards, 15 yards once again before he's touched. Another Warrenton first down, down to the 20-yard line.
Tackle by Colby Polk. We've heard that name once or twice.
He's really made a lot of tackles tonight for St. Charles West.
Might have been a touchdown saving
Exactly,
tackle,
yes.
Which would have been Haas's 5th of the evening.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the game, and somebody's going to call a timeout.
Looks like St. Charles West.
St. Charles West utilizes the timeout, trying to put a stop to this latest Warrenton drive. We'll be back in a few. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. 3:57 to go in the ball game. Snap back to Johnson. He pitches to Haas. Haas bobbles the ball, hits the ground, picks it up, and he breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage before he's knocked down after about a 3-yard gain. Started off bad, but ended up pretty good for Warrenton.
Looks like tackle there was by number 78 for St. Charles West, Connor Turner.
2nd and 7. 3:30 left in the ball game. Warrenton breaks the huddle with 3 receivers to the left of the formation. Haas in the backfield with Johnson still. Tight end Evan Schenk on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Haas comes in motion to the left. Johnson rolls left and then cuts it back up the middle, then to the right, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, senior Brandon Johnson. And 17-yard scamper from the quarterback. Once again, using the motion from Haas, everybody biting on Haas's fake handoff, and then Johnson just takes it and scampers the opposite way.
Absolutely right. My eyes went to Haas, too. Why wouldn't they? I mean, he's going to get the ball right,
4 touchdowns. Why wouldn't you thought he'd get another one, right?
And that really, little misdirection there with the quarterback, rolled right in the end zone. Fantastic play calling by Warrenton coaching staff right there.
Tyler Farber to try the point after attempt. Johnson to hold. Jack Morris with the snap. Snap back. Ball's down. Kick is good. 3:06 left in the ball game. Warrenton leads 42-14 over St. Charles West. Tyler Farber set to kick off for Warrenton, leading 42-14 over St. Charles West. 3:06 left in the ball game. Back deep to kick or receive is Javari Green, but they kick it short. Squib kick, fielded by St. Charles West, and the ball's loose. There is a scrum at the 39-yard line, and it looks like St. Charles West gathers the ball back. They'll start 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line.
Warrenton wanted to keep that out of the hands of Green, and they almost picked it up.
West breaks the huddle. And the wishbone formation still. Hand off to the fullback up the middle. No gain on the play. Looks like Trey Guthrie at the tackle. Helped out by Cole Meyer. Jake Mincher in there as well. Warrenton gets some great play from their linebackers. Melgard, Mincher, Strower, Cole Meyer.
Yes, they do.
They've all done a great job today. Austin Haas. 2nd down. Sickman rolls to his right. He's going to pitch it. Oh, and it goes over the running back's head. He tries to foul on it, and it's a scrum again. Warrenton's signaling that they have it. And they do.
Number 60, Chance Clasing.
Chance Clasing.
He's fired up, baby. He's run over there. Everybody's hugging him. I love it.
Fumble recovery for Warrenton. They'll start 1st and 10 at St. Charles West 27-yard line.
A couple chest bumps on the way back to the bench, and I think he knocked down a couple guys and a couple coaches going over there too.
On senior night, Coach Barton said nobody has more fun than Chance.
We had a lot of fun right there. He will never forget that, I guarantee it.
Before the ball snapped, penalty flags come down. Looks like it's a legal procedure against Warrenton, a 5-yard penalty. Isis Hernandez joins Johnson in the backfield now as a running back.
I think Haas has had plenty of work, and why not give another kid a chance?
Isis scored has scored his first touchdown last week. Looking to build upon that. He showed great quickness and vision last week.
Only a sophomore.
They like to run him to the left of the line of scrimmage last week. Let's see if he runs to the left again.
Got a new quarterback in there, too.
I mean, run him to the left, but he is tackled for a loss on the play.
New quarterback is Keegan Lemcool.
First time we've seen Keegan this year. He's only a freshman.
And why not?
Good time to get him some experience at the varsity level.
These young kids get a chance to get out there and play. Why not? Let them go.
Lemkuhl has Hernandez behind him. Watching the play clock roll down here. Hand off to Hernandez. He goes over to the left side, breaks his first tackle, and carries 3 or 4 tacklers with him. Good gain on the play by Isaiah.
Keegan Maness on the tackle.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for Warrenton. Warrenton subbing in some players here. There seems to be a little confusion as they try to get some more players some playing time here at the varsity level. Looks like St. Charles West is all over the line of scrimmage. They're going to blitz on this one. They want the ball back. They hand off to number 30. Bradley Tucker on the carry.
Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That'll bring up 4th down. Play clock continues to tick on the running play. 15 seconds left to go. That might be the last play of the ball game, Coach. Warrenton leads St. Charles West 42-14, and that is going to be the last snap of the ball game. We'll be back with the plays of the game in just a moment. What a game we witnessed tonight. The Warrenton Warriors have done it again, winning the battle for supremacy amongst the Warriors in the GAC North and extending their current undefeated streak to 5 games. The Warrenton Warriors showcased their dominance on both sides of the ball. St. Charles West fought hard and should keep their heads up and continue to fight hard this season. But the firepower of Warrenton was too much tonight. The Big Red explosiveness was highlighted by key plays such as Austin White's touchdown reception and interception as well. Then you have Brandon Johnson, Coach.
How are you?
Thanks, you too. Brandon Johnson, Coach. Tell us about what he did tonight.
Brandon Johnson, I had him 10 for 17, one touchdown throwing, one touchdown rushing. He's definitely going to be one of our stars of the game.
And then, of course, there's Caden Strower on defense. Strower was all over the field, sideline to sideline, making tackles, and then got the interception off the Diedrich Forrest tip ball.
Easily 10-plus tackles for him tonight, and an interception, which, for the linebackers getting an interception, it's a big deal.
And that he's a great lead blocker when they get close to the goal line, knocking holes open for Austin Haas, and Austin Haas is our number one star today. Tell us about him, Coach.
I've got him unofficially for 202 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns on about 20 carries, and just a phenomenal game for him. Leading the way in the backfield, and even when he wasn't touching the ball, I think all eyes are on him, which opens the doors for other people and other runners. And it looks like Johnson, the quarterback, near 100 yards rushing as well, which is a lot for him. Throwing for probably 150, rushing for 100. That's quite a game for him as well.
And a couple of great tackles,
yes,
from the free safety position as well.
Right.
So those are the stars of the game tonight. It's been a pleasure bringing you tonight's ball game. Looking ahead, West next week will be at home versus their crosstown rivals, the St. Charles High School Pirates, while Warrenton will travel to the always tough 2-2 Holt Indians, and they will play them at Sobey Field next Friday in Wentzville. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the Warrenton Sports Network. For the coach, Joel Adam, I am Keith Brown, and we'll see you for more exciting high school football action. Good night, everyone.